Autism by Jaycie. Who am I and how did this idea come up? My name is Jaycie and I wanted to learn more about this topic because people would always judge people with autism before knowing their struggles. What are the three main signs of autism? First is finding it hard to understand what others are thinking or feeling. So people with autism have it hard to understand what you're thinking of them, if you like them, if you don't like them, that kind of thing. Second is getting very anxious about social situations. So again, talking to people, doing group projects, raising their hand in class, stuff like that. And third is finding it hard to make friends or preferring to be on your own. Again, relating back to the first two, they just don't want to be with people because they're scared, they don't know what to do. How do doctors diagnose autism? Diagnosing autism can be difficult because there's no medical test. To diagnose autism, doctors look at the child's developmental history and their behavior. And sometimes it can be diagnosed at 18 months or younger. What do people with autism have that neurotypicals don't? Neurotypicals, aka people without autism, are able to interact with others more than people with autism. So basically, they just don't have as many struggles with interacting with people and doing things with others. And second is people with autism tend to think of things differently than neurotypicals. So you may do things one way and they'll do it another way. What is different about an autism brain compared to a neurotypical's brain? There's more folding in the left parietal, which is right in here, and the temporal lobes, which is in here, as well as in the right frontal here, and the temporal regions, which is here, in the person with autism's brain. There is a comparison of a typical brain versus a brain with autism. In the typical brain, it's much smaller, and you can see that there's no red lines and they're not as scattered. But in the brain with autism, it's bigger and it has red and green lines more scattered out everywhere. What were my setbacks? My first setbacks was find good models and pictures. So to overcome this, I really had to be specific in what I was looking up to get good pictures. And second was finding good ways to word questions and sentences. So I really had to slow down and focus on what I was typing. And third is getting surveys answered. I just did extra research to make up for lost information. What other questions do I have? I still wonder what exactly autism does and if there are any causes and what they are. Bibliography, nhs.uk, integrityinc.org, cdc.gov, and spectrumnews.org. Thank you.